Now, I'm going to look at a JetBrains IDE as well. Actually, let me just close this. There. So the same thing goes for PyCharm or any other JetBrains IDE that you download. You're going to get a compressed archive file and you're going to extract it, and you're going to get a directory as a result. This is PyCharm and then the version number. So go into the IDE's directory and then into the bin directory and open this in terminal. Now this is PyCharm, so I'm going to run the pycharm.sh file. If it was WebStorm, there would be a file here called webstorm.sh, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So adapt this to whatever IDE you've downloaded and are using, if any. So to get started, I'm going to run sh in the current directory pycharm.sh. And we wait. Now the first time you launch PyCharm in this way, you're going to be prompted to create desktop file and MIME type associations. So a desktop file is basically a launcher in Linux, and this allows you to launch it through the dashboard overview or whatever you're using. If you have a menu to launch apps from, it's going to create entries in there. So now getting started with PyCharm, every time you launch it, you're going to see a list of projects on the left-hand side. And I'm just going to create a new project, which is going to be pure Python. And I'm going to name it Py. And it's going to scan all files in the project, which right now there shouldn't be many. There should just be one Python file, I believe. So again, on the left-hand side, you've got your Project Explorer. It actually didn't create a file. So let's go ahead and create locked up here. There we go. So you can right-click on a directory and go to New and create a new file within that directory. And I'm going to call this main. That should be good right there. And it's going to be really simple. It's just going to, what's this here? Yes, let's accept that. Just print hello world. Now the great thing about having an IDE is if I were just using a text editor for this, I would code it all in the text editor. Then I'd go open up command line, and then I'd navigate to my main file and I'd run it through the command. And the great thing about an IDE is that you can actually run it from the IDE itself. And as you can see, here's the output of the application, and it tells you what exit code it exits with. And an IDE is very full-featured in this way that basically for most of the stuff you need to do while developing, it can be done from right within the IDE. And so that was a few of the options that you have for IDEs on Linux. There are a few, so explore that if you want to. And in the next video, we're going to be talking about Git. It's going to be mostly command line, but I am going to come back to PyCharm in the next video.